Alright, hey guys, SCL3618 here. Okay, first up, hope all of y'all had a great Christmas, and here's a great New Year coming up. Okay, now for the point of this video. Notice something a little different. That's right, we got Pennsylvania Road, and for those who can't realize this is the MTH HO ready to run F3 starter set with Proto Sound 3.0. I got this, another engine for Christmas, and I'm going to try to do reviews on both of those. Now, unfortunately, I apologize for the video size. My iPod's the only thing that'll work right now, but either way, we're going to get a review of this up. If I'm not mistaken, this will be one of the first compensatory reviews in this locomotive. And here we go. I'm going to try to split this up into different clips, and let's get started. Alright, as we can see here, this is the box you get. It's tagged up on my display, but it's probably one of the smaller HO scale sets I've seen. It's got not too terribly long. It's got a track. I mean, it fits a lot in the space. You get a railway or DVD, you get an oval of track, you get their DCS, what I call the tester system. We'll move that over here. I've got all the tracks still on the board, with the exception of the terminal and the couple straights. As you can see, this is their MTH real tracks, but HO PRS know this is Atlas True Track, pretty much. So, got a little reverse compatibility, and for those who have never seen what this track can do, you'll be kind of intrigued by this. It's designed to pop right out. So if you wanted to go scaled, you wouldn't have to go buying a whole different set of track. Just pop it out, and you can ballast it, and it's ready to go. Nice brown tint that it ties. I'm not sure what code that is, but MTH did a good job with revitalizing this track system. And if you want to use the road bed, just pop it right in. Pop on each side. There we go. Okay, that's the track. Now for the power supply. For those who get the Proto Sound 3 set, you're going to get this. This is the DCS Commander. And what you get is what they call the TIU, track interface unit in a sense. It's got two wires. This is similar to their O-gauge setup, because you can see you got one lead and the other straight to the power track. Now I would like to point out the joiners are, well, the wires are soldered onto these rail joiners, and I keep having a couple issues with connectivity. That's why I took the base out for this video. Not to mention it looks a little better, and you can see the road beds right there. But this is the cooler part. TCC on a budget is what I call this. Just your standard remote control. So you got your bell, horn. It's your sound. You can do like crew dialogue when you're running. You can notch up. Now actually the Locomotive notches up in scale mile per hour increments. So MTH did a heck of a job. And for those who have the Proto, like my Norfolk Southern SD70M, I can trig the couplers. There's your volume. You can adjust that, your direction switch, and your passenger freight announcements. This one has freight, which we'll go through later on. Alright, now we got this out of the way. Let's get to the train itself. Okay, this set is a very good deal. I'm going to say, MTH, you did a great job on this. You see the cars. This is the Pennsy set, so you get the caboose. I mean, they're throwing in all sorts of details here. This looks like an old Atherton and Markland casting. You see we got the wires for the Pennsy radio antennas. Pittsburgh division. My iPod's out of focus, so I apologize in advance. Pittsburgh and Lake Erie / NYC gone. B&O coal hopper. These are all light cars, so the engine doesn't strain. One cool thing, they do come with KD scale couplers. You can see that. So it's better than the usual McHenrys or Bachmann Easy Mates. Alright, now for the locomotive itself. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is at least a second-hand BLI model, because this locomotive is, well, that's how light they are. This locomotive is brilliant. I mean, the weight itself is perfect. You see you got die-cast metal speaker housing. Your volume knob's right there my fingers at, so you can adjust the volume to your own preference. Pennsylvania, very nice Brunswick green. The paint application is smooth. And here, let's see if we can turn this. There we go. Pennsy 9860. And the cool thing is, if you can see it in the cab, there's two crew members. The one on the right actually has sunglasses painted on his face. You get Waveco A200. Actually, that should be Leslie. And Pennsy, you get your all the fuel tank details. Everything's crisp. Very pleasing model. You see the back. Got your KD scale coupler. We'll go to the roof. Cooling fans. Everything's detailed. Very nice locomotive. And it's actually got dual LED headlight. So let's get this back on the track and get to running. Alright, now for operation. The engine started up by itself at the end of the clip, but we're going to go through that manually. This is the best way how to start it up, because once you initially apply track power to the TIU, the locomotive will start up. But if you're preferring something a little more manual, here we go. Just go to the remote and the SUSD start up. I apologize for the brightness, but why miss it the clicker? You can see very bright headlight. Very good EMD 567 recording.
Make sure the fan bins are topped off.
Yeah, I got a little crew dialogue. We'll cycle through that real quick.
Make sure the fan bins are topped off. Check that oil level. How's she been running?
Alright.
She's running great.
Now for the horn and bell. We'll do the bell first. Now the horn. Good old, very good horn. You can see locomotive. Alright, now notice the review's getting a little lengthy and length, so let's get straight to the operation. I'm going to try to hold this where you can see how it works. Get up over here. And just kind of, you'll know the engine's responding when you see the blinking. Alright, very smooth running locomotive. The train set is a great deal overall, but mind you, it comes with 18-inch curve, so I'm running this on 22, but regardless, the locomotive getting the same performance each time. Alright, now we'll try something a little cool. This is, we're going to activate the PFA. And for those who don't know, what I said earlier is the passenger freight announcements. Now what you're going to do is simply click that once, your bells start ringing, when you press direction.
Dispatcher, get permission to leave. You can have all the switches upon your departure. Okay, now the number 2 track, we have permission to pull down to the derail and get authority from the dispatcher to mark eyeballing the switches over. Yes, sir, that is correct. And be advised, there is a train tied down, but the crew that brought in the train is going right back out there to get on it. West main, I guess, right? Oh, they're actually on the east main. I had to use them to bring the train in. Okay, so we'll probably be leaving on the number 2 track. Well, he may do that. Go ahead and call him and see what he says. Okay, we'll start pulling down to the derail now. That's very good. You can have all the switches.
All right.
Okay, ready to pull out.
Alright, as you see, you got accurate crew dialogue. Very nice touch. MTH PFA is always kind of cool to mess around with, and especially at HO scale. Alright, now we're going to try to wrap this review up, and the simplest process, shutting down the locomotive. All we're going to do is press the start up SD. And so she sits. Alright. Well, it's about wraps this review up. Thank you all for watching. And overall, I'm going to rate this set as a very good value for the money. This was maybe 200 tops, I think. I got it for Christmas, but what I did looking around, this is an excellent value if you're wanting to get started in model railroading, or if you're looking at a good add-on like myself. This has been a great little add-on to my roster. Very pleased. MTH did one heck of a job with the Proto Sound 3 and the locomotive itself. And I look forward to getting a couple good years of that operation out of this sucker. Alright, so once again, this is SCL 3618 signing off.